In previous lecture, we have seen that complementary interaction and epistasis interaction. In this lecture, we are going to see the interaction number 3, that are the inhibitory gene interaction. Okay, the name inside their meaning is inhibitory. Inhibitory interaction means one gene inhibit the character of another gene and they produce different character. That is the exact meaning of a inhibitory interaction. Inhibit, that means one gene inhibit the other gene trait. Let's say two pairs of factors are involved here, and one gene is a dominant suppress or inhibit the expression of other dominant gene. It means simply that two pairs of factors, that means two characters here are expressed, okay, involve, and one dominant gene suppresses or inhibit the expression of other dominant gene. In one organism there are the two dominant gene are present. Out of that, one express its characters, another dominant genes inhibit that another one characters. Let's see, when I will explain the example, then you understand what are the two pairs of factors involving here, and the one dominant suppresses the another expression of another gene. Let's see, in a poultry birds there are the two varieties. First is the white leghorn and the white Vendotti. There are the two varieties. Out of that, the white plumage of a white leghorn is almost completely dominant over the color plumage of a black barrel or with other variety. In that first, that is a leghorn, that showing the white characters because they have a all dominant gene, color gene is dominant, but in that inhibitory gene I, it is also dominant, due to which that do not produce the color characters in that white leghorn bird. Okay, then another is a Vendotti, it is a, it also produce the color character, but that gene it is a recessive, and the I gene is also recessive. That means there is no inhibitory reaction on that color character, but here color gene is also recessive, due to which it also produces the white character. Let's see, white leghorn. White leghorn, there is a one gene for the color character that showing the color, but another dominant gene are present, that is known as a inhibitory gene that inhibit the color character, due to which that white leghorn that do not produce white color, do not produce color character, due to which they produce the white color. Then white Vendotti, here color character maybe can be shown. Here inhibitory character it is a recessive, and the color character it is a recessive, due to which it also produce the white character. When crossing will be take place in a Vendotti and the white leghorn, then F1 generation it produces the white with a dark flake. Okay, white with the dark flake. In a F1 generation it produces the white with a dark flake. In selfing of a done, or the in F2 generation gamete formation will be done. In a selfing board we can see the how many offspring will be formed in the F2 generation. Let's see, crossing are the done. Upper side there is a male gamete, and the lower side or the longitudinal side there are the female gametes. In that first crossing will be done, each female plant to each male plant. So for example, capital IC cross with the capital IC cross with the capital I, small c, small I, capital C, small I, small c. Crossing will be done, and after the crossing we get a result. What are the result? In which 13 showing the white character. Okay, 13 showing the white characters, and the 3 are showing the color character. That are almost not color character, but that are not almost color character, but they are the dark flake characters. Okay, this is known as a This is known as a inhibitory interaction. Okay, simply two two pairs of characters, two gene are dominant. Out of two gene, one gene express their character and another gene inhibit their characters. Let's see polymeric gene interaction. Here polymeric gene interaction, when two independent dominant non-allelic gene present separately and produces the same effect, same genotypic character, but when they are present together producing the different character as well as a recessive form, such gene interaction is known as the polymeric or the duplicate gene interaction with a cumulative effect. This interaction of gene that produces 9:6:1 ratio in a F2 generation. Let's see how that our statement are given in detail. When two independent dominant non-allelic gene are present separately, when two independent non-allelic dominant gene are present separately, and that produces each genotype and the phenotypic character, that produces the its own genotype and the phenotypic characters. But when present together, they produces the different characters. Okay, they produce different character as well as a recessive form. They produces the different characters. Such gene interaction is known as a polymeric. Poly, that means many, meric, that means a morphological characters. For example, cucurbita plant. This plant producing two types of variety, showing the phenotypic characters as a different genotypes. Let's see in the following interaction, the crossing are made between the two spherical variety. Okay, but two spherical variety, there are the main difference in that two spherical variety. One spherical variety, the first two gene is a dominant, and the second two gene it is a recessive. That means capital S1 it is a dominant, and the small s1 small s2 that are the recessive, that also showing the spherical character. And the another one variety, the first two gene are the recessive, that means small s1, and the capital S2 and the capital S2 that are the dominant character, but they showing the same trait, that is spherical in nature. When crossing are done between the two variety, it produces the new variety or the new character will be expressed, that is a capital S1 small s1 capital S2 small s2, that is a mixed character will be produced, that produces the discoid variety. Then crossing in done of a 2 F1 variety for the F2 generation, that produces the three types of varieties, that is a discoid, spherical, oval. Let's see, here are the imagination or the here are the some clue that can we easily identify which variety are the dominant and the which showing the variety. Let's see, if there are the all four variety or the three variety are the dominant, they are producing the discoid variety, that means s1 and s2. Out of four variety, minimum 3 is a dominant, minimum 3 gene it is dominant, that showing the discoid variety. Minimum 2 is a dominant, that showing the spherical variety. And if all are the recessive, that showing the oval variety. When we are crossing, we can easily understand. Okay, in this way we can study the polymeric additive interaction. I hope you have understand. If you don't understand, please comment below the section which point you don't understand. That may be from complementary, epistasis, inhibitory, or the polymeric interaction. Thank you.